Fresno State coach Troy Steiner here, NCAA championships. Tournament's done for the Bulldogs. Year 2 in the books. You got your first All-American since reinstating the program.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of what you guys did this year?
Well, I think we saw progress all year. From the first match, all the way through the season. That was the things that I was looking for, and I wanted to see progress. But I think you've seen the expectations that the guys had. I thought about first, second week of January. Really the expectations started changing. I felt like they started competing and expecting to win and going out there with that attitude, and it really, I think, took off really from there, and then to have this, to finish off here with an All-American it was good.
What's that do for you going forward?
Well, I think it shows our guys in the room. It gives us a guy in the room that's coming back, as an example, and it's going to just show those guys that they can do it. They can get it done.
Yeah, Josh Hokett finishing 5th at 197. Obviously, his story is pretty incredible, balancing football and wrestling.
Yeah.
How did that originate? How did that?
Well, I think when he first signed with Drexel, and then when they reinstated the program, he changed his mind. He stayed in Fresno. And that first year we didn't have a team. So he was like, I'm going to go play football. And then he went and played football, walked on to football, and then he came back the next year and then played football as well. And they put him on scholarship. And then he came into wrestling late. Like, we didn't get him until January. And he came in, I think, kind of thinking that I'm going to throw these guys around. Because he wrestled a couple of open tournaments the year before and did pretty well at heavyweight. So he came back in at 97 and thinking he's going to, and he found out real quick this is a different ballgame. And he struggled early on, and really through January he struggled, and he started coming around, his shape started getting a lot better in the first part of February. And you started seeing him kind of get on a little roll, but then he just missed making it to the Nationals. And in the locker room after at the Big 12s, he was crushed. He was hurt pretty bad. And so I knew we were going to get it back because he wasn't going to leave it like that. And then when he came into the season this year, he was a lot more prepared. Mentally, physically, he was more prepared. I think he was doing some workouts on his own outside of football, and he was prepared to come in. And then he stepped in, and he played in a bowl game December 15th. The next day he was in practice. And on the 20th, we went to Reno. And I said, why don't you come and just get a couple matches, and we'll pull you from the tournament. We went in and lost his first match. He was so competitive, he wrestled 5 more and won 5 more matches. So he had 6 matches his first week back. Then we went to Midlands, and he had 8 matches. So he had 14 matches in the first 2 weeks of it back from football. So, but it just shows he's such a competitor, and he's got a lot of wrestling to learn yet. But it's hard because his time is, with football. But he studies it. When we have him, he really becomes a student of the sport and studies it and studies his opponents and works at it. So it's great.
When you were at Iowa, was that at the tail end of Mark Sindlinger's career when he was doing both?
Actually,
a little
Mark
bit before?
was finished the year I came in.
Okay.
So I was right. He graduated and I came in. So I remember it though.
Okay. We don't see guys doing that very much anymore.
No, you don't.
Why not? Why? What do you think the biggest challenges of it are?
I think it's just the demands that both sports are asking. I don't know if the football coach necessarily likes it either at Fresno, but he knows that Josh has a passion for it, and then what he's said is he wants to go in and play. He wants to play in the NFL, and he said, Coach, I know I'm not going to be a draft pick. If I can get an All-American honor behind my name, and because someone might give me a shot, I need a shot. So he knows what he wants to do, and he's grown up since he was 6 wrestling. So he's really a wrestler playing football.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. But he's been great for our room. He comes in, he has a lot of confidence in himself, but he's prepared too. He prepares himself.
How many months is he in there a year? Is it 5, 6? Is it less?
No, well, this year we got him mid-December, and now he'll go back to football right now. And we might get him a little bit in the summer, but not it's not a lot. But what I'm trying to get is if I can get him a couple days a week just to work on the technical side of it, because he's athletic, as you can see, but there's still a lot of areas he can work on and get a lot better at.
You got a heck of a class coming in. Some top guys coming in from your area. How excited are you about what's on the way?
Well, I'm excited just because we're going to finally be at our full roster. We have a roster cap at 32. We'll finally be at that this year. We've been down in the 20 and 25 this year. And so it's going to be nice to start getting some depth in there. And we have no seniors on the team, so we got everyone coming back again, and then a new group coming in. So we're finally going to have some depth with guys fighting to make the spots, and that's going to just create more competitive competition in the room, which is going to help us.
Is recruiting getting easier as you go along?
Yeah, I don't know. There's our main recruiting base is from California. Not that we won't go out of there, but we're gonna try to keep everyone in California that we can. And a lot of those kids don't want to leave. They just haven't had a reason to stay. With the program, I guess the programs are there. They haven't felt that they've had everything they've wanted. So we're just trying to build a program that has all the resources for them. Where they can come in and go on or try to win a NCAA title and All-American honors, and then go on and if they aspire to go win a world title and Olympic title. So, and we have that going as well. So, just trying to make a one-stop shop for them.